Hey y'all. Just wanted to get on here before it really got dark. It's about to be dark, so I wanted to get on here before it got dark. I hope y'all Tuesday has went really great. The day is not over with, so I hope it's still going great, amazing, wonderful, like thankful. I'm so thankful. I did a story, was just walking, didn't have my face in it, but I was just saying how thankful I was just to be able to walk, because it's just like sometimes you just wake up and move and really forget how, blessed that we are and the gifts that we have. Um, I had looked at the movie today on Netflix, Two Hearts. That movie was really good. On Netflix. I think it's number 3 or something on Netflix, but it was really good. It made me cry because I'm like, just if you go look at it, it's just like, dang, like some stuff, like most stuff that I look at, movies and things that I look at now, it's just like, it gives me a reality check of like looking at myself, and like that movie makes you just appreciate your organs and your body, and just like you never know what's gonna happen, because things just happen. Recently, one of my sister's husbands just had a heart attack, so it's just like sad. Like, I was just so thankful that I'm like, thank you, Lord, that I can walk, because like even though I don't want to do this, it's just like I still have my legs that I can, because you just never know when you're just not gonna be here. So just using the gifts that we have and just really being thankful. Stop overthink. Is I not for nobody else, I'm sure it's for somebody else, but for me, I have to stop overthinking it so much and just be thankful for where I'm at right now. And I think that's a lot of us get in that zone where we just overthink. We overthink a lot of things, and we need to just keep it simple. Keep it simple. I'm in the season, it's the same, self-love, loving myself, really creating the space and the environment for me to flourish and my children to flourish at our best. Like for us to just be the best flowers, fruit, whatever God created us to be. Like, I have to create that space. And that's just was the thought when I hit the start video. Before I hit the start, it was just like creating your space. I've been looking at different videos, and they all been kind of talking about how, you need to create your own space, like create your own bubble, not really like a bubble, but create your environment where you can grow and be absolute great in. Because like certain environments that I go in, it just does not work well for me. I love, like, I'm gonna say, for example, like when I grew up, the neighborhood that I grew up in, like we grew up around in the projects with rats and seeing roaches, and just like with trash and all of that nastiness and all of that stuff. We grew up in that. I grew up in that, but I don't like it. Like, it's not a good environment for me. It was never a great environment for me to like produce my best, because being in those environments, I was never comfortable, because I don't like roaches, I don't like rats, I don't like dirtiness, or nasty molded like type stuff. And like those are the type of houses we stayed in houses like that. So it's just like, I feel like I never had that environment to like grow and be my best. So now that I'm older, I think about the environments that I'm in now. And not saying that's a bad thing, because of course I came out really well. I survived it, but I'm at the age now, being 32, like I don't want to just survive. I want to have an amazing, great life. Like, I want it to be amazing. Like, my last name is literally King, and I love movies that talks about kings and represents kings and about kingdoms. And it's just like, I want that lifestyle. Like, I want that life I want my kids to have an amazing, comfortable life where they don't have to worry about those things, where they can grow and just be their best. And that's just what I choose to live. Like, if I had to, when I get to the point where I'm able to build my own house, I want it to look like a castle. Like, I want to live literally like a king, what I've seen on TV, what I've seen in my head, just the house that I would like, so everybody have their own space, what they like. And then I also had a dream this week, and it was, I cannot remember the dream. I'm not even gonna lie, but it was like saying in my dream that I was getting angry at, I think, like, work. I was getting like so upset and angry. It's just like, you get so mad and you get so upset and you don't have to. Why won't you just create the job that you want? Why won't you just create? It was something like that. I cannot remember just like exactly what it is, but I know it's like me getting mad and waking up, and it's just like, create what you want it to be. Create the type of job that you want. Create the type of space that you want. And I've been off work. If anybody who watch my videos on a consistent basis know that I'm mostly at work when I'm doing videos. I'm normally not at the house. That's why you ain't been seeing me post none, because I've been at the house. I ain't been doing no videos, none of that stuff. And two, I have to come in the car. So, unless I'm just, most of the time I'm in the car is moving, driving. I'm not thinking about posting no video, none of that stuff. I just have not been thinking about doing any of that. I just really been thinking hard since I've been off of work, creating the space, because if you have listened to my videos, you know that I don't want to be at my job for 30 years. So that's a goal of mine. I don't want to be working for nobody, not just at that job that I work at now, no job for 30 years for anybody. I don't want to work another 3 years for anybody. So my whole mindset and my whole thoughts have changed on how I'm literally sitting down actually thinking. It's just like we just go. And I know for me, I just go sometimes and never just really actually think. And I'm actually sitting down thinking, writing out a plan, budgeting, like checking off all this stuff, like really sitting down, writing it out, mapping it out. And it's just like writing my vision of how I want to see. And that's, one key that the Lord tells us to do in his word is write the vision and make it plain. So, it's just like that vision is your space, your bubble, your environment, what you want to see, how do you want, to live. What's the quote they say? Be the change you want to see in the world. So it's just like, create the space that you want to have. And that's just been my thoughts, man, lately, hard. And it's just like, I'm just sharing that with anybody else who might be in a place where you just stuck, you don't know what to do. When you get in that place, you just stuck, you don't know what to do, rather go this way or that way. Or you just feeling sad and you just feeling like crying. Like my sister was saying today, because I was telling her about the movie, the Two Hearts movie, and I was like, that movie had me crying and all that stuff. She was like, I just feel like crying now. And I was just like, it be like that sometimes. You get in that zone where you feel that way, where you just want to break down and cry, where you just want to just, you don't even you don't know, but then it's just like, you really don't. You go through things and stuff hurts. Other people are going through things. Like my other sister husband that passed, I'm hurting for her, because that's just like unexpected. That's just like, that's not nothing planned. That's just like, gosh, that hurts, because people is really struggling out here. And it's just like, I know the struggles that I go through that frustrates me all the time. So it's just like, I'm going through this. I'm at the house actually being at home with my daughters full time. And it's just like, every time I do that, it's just different. I'm seeing them grow. I'm really coming into perspective. Like, they're teenagers. I'm raising teenagers now. They're not in that baby stage anymore. So it's really tough. I have to stay on them. I have to watch them. I have to teach them and train them. I have to keep in mind what's my duty as a mom, as far as me training them. And it's just like, some days, Ooh, them girls. Them girls. But that's a whole nother video. I'm not even gonna go there because I didn't want this video to be really, really long at all, because I know how y'all people don't like looking at long videos. But I'm telling you, you might learn something. You know, you miss out when you don't want to sit and watch or sit and listen to people. So just, you know, it's going to be for who it's going to be for. The people who it's for are going to actually sit and listen. The ones that is not, we going to pray for them, and we pray that they get it. They come across that person that, you know, they are willing to listen to, who are going to help change their life. You know, I pray this video not only help me to stay in perspective and remind myself of it, but I pray that it helps somebody else, you know, get through that stuck, you know, place that they're at and actually start moving. Like, you're on your time. Just think about it. It's your time. You don't want to waste your time. So, you know, start moving. You don't have to be running. It's not a sprint. It's not, oh, she finna get done before me, or he finna get done before me, or they have more than me. No, it's about what I have, what I'm doing, my space that I want to live. I know for myself, I don't want to work for nobody for the rest of my life. I want to work for myself. So it's something that I'm creating, that space. I want my kids to stay in the environment we're in now is great, but when we leave here, I want us to get better. I don't want us to go backwards. So just staying in that mindset and working out a plan on keeping it and growing it, and, like, you know, being thankful and taking care of the small things that God is blessing me with. This is where I'm living now and where I'm at. He's blessed me with something great. He blessed me with a great vehicle that I spoke this out. I wanted a truck for enough room for all of my kids. He blessed me with it. I wanted a place that I would have, you know, pools, gym, all of these things. He blessed me with it. So I know for sure that the things that I'm asking, working for myself, creating businesses and multiple streams of income and all of these great things and a even better environment of what I'm living now, I know it's coming. It's just, I'm excited, and I have to take care of what I have now, and I'm thankful that he continue to bless me with it. I wanted to get my thanks out there because I'm thankful on this Thankful Tuesday. That's what we're going to dedicate this Tuesday to, being thankful for where I'm at now, and thankful that he's allowed me the choice to create the space that I want to live. Like, he's giving me access. He's giving me that. He's telling me as a daughter that I am a king, a daughter of a king, so I can live the best life that I want to live. I can live in whatever environment I want. It's a choice, you know. I have the faith, but work comes with it, and sometimes we don't want to do the work. Like, I was in the gym today. Lord knows I did not want to walk on that treadmill or run, but I did it. I got it done, and, you know, it's what you do in secret that's what's going to count. Is what God sees in secret is when he's going to reward you in the light. So, you know, I'm just thankful and just showing him my appreciation. And before this day ended, I wanted to share my appreciation and just kind of help somebody else get out of that stuck point and really stop overthinking it and just keep it simple. Like, it's your life. Create the happiness and the environment that you want. Nobody else can, you know, when it all boils down to who's paying your bills, who's keeping you, you know, afloat, you know, like, focus on what's most important, and that's you, that yourself. That's your creator. Like, get that relationship with him, not with people, because I'm telling you, they will fail you, but it's one person that never will fail us. God will never fail us. He's always there, and, you know, he's a father that's like no other. And it being June and Father's Day month, we want to celebrate the dads. I pray for the men to just step up in this season and really get, you know, just that. Like I say, that's a whole nother video. We thank you for everybody. Thank you for the men, women, fathers, mothers, everybody. So I pray y'all have an amazing Tuesday. Like, thank you guys for the people who do watch and support the videos and share and like, and y'all share it with somebody who you feel like it might help. Thank you, because it is a blessing. As y'all can see, it's getting dark as I'm talking. So thank you guys. Like, have an amazing night. Like, create the space that you want. It's unlimited. It's on your time. It's on your schedule. It's how you like it. And I mean, look at yourself. Listen to yourself. Go actually sit and think with yourself. and see what you want and stop basing it off of somebody else. What do you like? I have to look at Brittany. What do you like, Brittany? But y'all have an amazing night. Good night. I love y'all. Be great. Be a king. Don't just talk about it. Be great, y'all.